Jackson cat.
I'm gonna say how much you gonna pay you. Nigga, that's all.
You're about to say.
Alright, man, stop it right here.
Oh God.
Hey,
You're about to second geeky down.
There we go, yo.
here we go, yo. Say what? Scenario.
Alright.
Oh, is that like, oh shit, hey,
Segmented.
hey, that's like on Blue's Clues, or like on
You got
the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I got one. I'll let you take the rest.
We got answers.
Bitch, I hate you.
Just like
Actually, I got two. You get two.
Bro, he great.
Well, we just do what we do. Alright. So,
You ain't got a cup, bro.
y'all have been professional athletes, right?
Stop.
Y'all have been professional athletes.
Take the bull ass nigga.
Alright. Alright, let's get it.
Y'all listen up.
Alright.
Pay attention.
So you're a professional athlete,
Word.
which means you spend a lot of time away from your family, right? So for your birthday, your wife gives you a hall pass to have sex once a season with any woman you want. Just strap up and let her know when the hall pass has been used. Do you use the hall pass? Do you use it?
Nope.
Let's go West first.
We going in this rotation.
No.
West, go ahead. Why?
Why?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I'm a married man.
So if your wife says you can have sex once, what's the point?
Look, your dumb
Once a
ass done
season.
forgot the whole scenario already.
Once a
cuz.
season. Once a season.
I can't wait to get to David.
Ah, look. She looking, she peeking through the clouds on this nigga right now.
that-
You motherfucker.
Chill.
I wish you would.
Answer.
No, absolutely not.
You want to use it.
No hot
You're saying
pass.
this against, like basically against your morals.
Yeah, no hot pass.
When?
You said
So
what?
you gonna deny it?
Your wife.
I don't want
Your
to-
wife said you can have sex once
Why?
a season with any woman you
You
want.
didn't say why.
Because she
I'm gonna be
doesn't mean that.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
She doesn't want to give you the hall pass. That's not a true fact. She never. That's not true.
Speak on it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, no young player gets married. You don't get married till you older. So once you get older, you kind of.
Don't do that shit.
I mean, you watch. You married now. But
I get married though. No. Go ahead with your point.
once you get, you know, younger players don't get married. Younger players, you can't keep it in your pants. But once you get settled down in your marriage, then you with that life.
Yeah.
You done with shit.
So you said, but
No hall
okay.
pass.
So my question, right?
I don't need a hall pass. I don't want your hall pass.
You don't want the hall pass.
So if you offer me a hall pass, I'm cool on it.
You just you giving it back.
But that's a setup.
You think it's a setup?
That's like tell me the truth. I won't get mad. That's
Okay,
like
but
hall
what?
pass.
Okay, so what
That's
happens?
the same
So
thing.
let's say over time you realize that she's dead ass serious. You still not doing it.
You mean 100%?
Like you can you know.
Test
she's-
it.
Y'all keep adding to the question. Just keep.
Okay,
I'm not adding to the question. I'm saying like
this
I'm
is a
trying
real
to.
hall pass.
It's a real hall
Like,
pass.
there's no loopholes in this hall pass. Nah, hell nah, I love you, baby.
Yeah, I'm committed.
Brandon.
Wait, why you ain't answering?
His wife in here. What you mean?
We doing this rotation.
Go ahead.
What's the question? I didn't hear it.
Is you is or is James?
Nah, I ain't doing the whole bad shit.
Nigga said,
Lame.
bro,
Fuck,
the
bro.
question.
It's lame.
That shit lame as fuck.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
That shit lame as fuck. I don't need no.
Alright, Brandon. Alright,
Nigga
Brandon.
said that shit lame as fuck.
Brandon, give us the answer, bro.
Fuck you talking about?
All
I'm a
y'all
one-woman
niggas,
man.
y'all don't pay attention. Like if y'all got good communication in your relationship, and you know she's telling you you can get that hall pass, you better find the baddest bitch and the freakiest one and fuck her. Do it.
Yeah. You married?
So
Me?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he married.
What's the consequences that come with that?
It's a hall pass.
She gonna watch this?
She definitely gonna watch
She gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'll send it to her myself.
Rubber gloves in this ice, huh?
But nah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it as long as it's established you can do it. What you got, Jeff?
That's a setup.
I agree with what he's saying. This is fucking setup. I ain't nothing. Listen,
Y'all ain't got good communication.
No, Brandon,
First of all-
literally, bro, that shit, that to me, a hall pass, literally, it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds
Tell me the
bullshit.
truth, I won't get mad.
I don't
bro.
tell. But like
You tell the truth, I can argue.
for me, I feel like I can tell if you're 100% serious, and even if you are 100% serious, I'm still not taking the chance. It is what it is. You giving me a hall pass, that don't mean I got to use the motherfucker. So at the end of the day,
You just use it at the right time. Hey,
Nah,
what you doing, bro?
maybe-
What you agreeing with?
maybe if Rihanna trying to fuck something, then I might just take that chance. Other than that,
Get a new cup.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm not wasting my hall pass on Rihanna. If I hit Rihanna, I'm just telling her I hit Rihanna. Ain't part of the hall pass.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
an automatic
I
pass.
feel like if you're able to
We don't know something we don't know.
nah, if you're able to get quality trim like that, then I don't feel like that's all fans worthy. If you ever get put in a situation where you can get some shit like that, motherfuckers just gotta understand, or it ain't meant for us to be. Cause
So
if you want
Rihanna put it on the
So,
platter,
let me
baby.
ask
What
you-
you want me to
what you
do?
want me to do?
There's only one person in the room who smelled Rihanna here, so.
That's
Hell,
He hung
no,
up.
I'm sorry, she smelled me.
that's a lie.
You smelled Rihanna? When did you do that?
I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. So
Let me go around.
the other way around, right? How you feel about that? Like, would you offer a hall pass? Or she say she wanted a hall
If
pass?
there was ever a situation where I offered a hall pass, it was absolutely to cover up some shit that ain't You feel me? I got caught doing some shit a while back. She still ain't over it yet. I'm
Into
like,
the
baby,
scope.
you know what?
So like
Go
what
on
you
into the
said,
scope.
okay, another question. So how you just said about Rihanna, right? Like that's not even hall pass worthy. Like that's just something.
You gotta understand.
Is there
So
a
say
nigga
she,
version?
say she,
Now, nigga,
so
that's
say,
better than me
say
on
she,
this earth.
she come on and say, hey, Michael B. Jordan wanted to hit. It is what it is.
Have you been on my Instagram, Justin?
I haven't. I haven't.
I'm gonna show you this one picture. I'm gonna show you this one. I'm gonna show you this one picture because it got to the point for me where, you know, it became extremely uncomfortable every Monday that I kept getting tagged in all these posts with these same guys. You
She
know,
put it up. Ha!
you know it's literally,
So basically, you know, if she ever be around her and they
it's
happen
me.
to take
It's
her
me.
down,
It's
it
me. Ain't no Michael B. Jordan. It just ain't none of that. It's me.
Hey, bro,
All
you pull-
past my
you
ass.
pulled up that picture fast as fuck.
that shit was
It's
just
in my favorites
screenshotted.
for arguments like this.
That's a little weird.
This nigga put himself in.
First of all, I
David,
did
did you
not.
answer the
I
question?
did not create that.
Yeah, he did.
What'd you say?
Like, I hope. I think.
What's the next? What's the scenario question?
The next one. Wanda has been getting into it with another guy from work, right? So she ends up calling her boyfriend, cousin Sticky, to come fight the other nigga, right?
Sound like a Proud Family episode.
Yeah. So when the guy gets in her face, she calls him up. He called her a bitch. Sticky rolls up, ready to fight, and he ends up getting his ass beat,
Yeah.
right? So basically, cousin Sticky got his ass beat. Wanda is embarrassed and tells Sticky that they can't be together no more. Is she wrong? Because she called him up there and he got his ass beat and she wrong.
Wait,
Or
That-
he
that-
just wanted to
is
fight.
cousin
Y'all-
Sticky or I thought
Cousin Sticky is Wanda's boyfriend.
That's his name.
And
Sticky.
Wanda got into it with a nigga at her job. She called Cousin Sticky up there.
His name is.
So you know that
That's
ain't.
not cousin.
where did cousin come from?
Cousin, that's not
That's just his name. Cousin Sticky. He's in every.
Yeah, it's like a
episode.
Tribe Called Quest. You just say the whole
Yeah,
thing.
you say the whole thing. Exactly.
So, is Wanda tripping?
Is Wanda tripping for that?
Yeah, that ain't-
Wanda not tripping. Sticky tripping for coming up there and getting his ass beat.
yeah, Sticky.
So if you
that-
take the L, defending your
not my
lady
monkey,
honor?
not my show. Not my monkey, not my show. Your work beef is your work beef.
I feel like
That's
I go
your
there
lady.
and
I
Adrian
understand
Broner
that.
sitting over on the side.
So by your
I'm gonna
logic,
try to find a
you
diplomatic
spit on her.
So, brother,
That's
bro,
different. She ain't got to call cousin Sticky
you
because
think
I'm
about other
over.
options?
Your cousin Sticky.
Oh yeah, if I'm cousin Sticky, then I just we gotta fight again. If I lose, then we gotta
Yeah,
fight
if you,
again.
yeah, if you got your ass beat, then that's your fault. Nigga,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah,
problem.
yeah, ain't my
How you
fault.
gonna- How blame Wanda for calling me? I had to get in my car and drive over this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Bitch, what you said to make this nigga so mad?
Nah, yeah.
What
You
you
got two
said?
options. Listen, here
Wait,
you
what
got
you
two
said to make this nigga so mad? That
You got two options in this situation.
Y'all
Tell
some tough
Wanda.
ass niggas, bro.
I'm
I
not
ain't
tough.
gonna lie,
But if you,
if Wanda
Justice
Tell
said,
Wanda, hey,
Justice said if
you need to stop arguing with niggas at work. That's your
Right.
first option.
Right.
Bitch, quit arguing with everybody. This is the same shit you be doing at home.
On God.
You feel buddy at work. You understand them. Listen, say this bitch be doing this shit at the crib. Hey, stop fucking arguing with everybody. This bitch be doing this shit at the crib. That's first option. Your second option is to go up there.
Now,
Now,
mind
go
you,
up there and you get your ass
Aaron
beat and
is
you
a
know.
very single man for shit like this because his way of thinking is just completely fucked up.
So I'm gonna tell you what really happens. See, I go up there to defend Wanda. I get my ass beat. I don't want shit else to do with Wanda. She ain't got to leave.
See, I ain't gonna leave Wanda.
She done brought me into a bad situation on purpose.
See, but that's your fault.
She don't care about your well-being.
That's your
She
fault.
knew what I was
That's not Wanda.
Y'all look at that situation totally different.
See,
No,
you
half
know,
nigga,
everybody
you a weird ass nigga, bro.
That's
Like,
not Wanda
if
fault,
a
that's
nigga
your
lose a fight, it's his fault.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? How's Wanda fault? You got your ass beat.
Because Wanda
She
knew
brought
what
you into the situation.
Yeah.
So what?
No,
You grown
no,
ass
no, you
man.
gotta win the fight, though.
You go up there. another nigga job. You drive up to another nigga job to fight him and you gonna blame?
Is this a fair fight?
This nigga look like Tyson Fury, but you call me up there to fight this nigga.
Yeah.
As soon as I see you, buddy,
I love
that
that
look
nigga
like
ain't
Tyson Fury. I
goddamn-
done told Wanda,
I'ma get the
hey,
spot.
get your ass in the car.
Stop
Leave
playing.
me the fuck alone. And I told that nigga, hey, bro, quit fucking with my girl.
Yeah. We ain't got
Come on,
No, I'm going like this.
Baby, get your ass in the car, baby.
Stop fucking with my girl. I'm never doing this shit.
You ain't got no.
That was
They
the
got him.
situation.
That's not a
The
situation.
situation was all pawns.
All Paul.
Yeah, now I ain't
I
fighting
ain't saying it was really over. I'm gonna act like it is.
Listen,
I'm getting her ass in
listen,
the
whether I decide to fight or not, it's my fault if I get my ass beat.
Yeah.
But you got your ass beat. Now let's talk about it.
Yeah, we definitely already established.
That's the
we got-
situation. You decide to fight, you lost. She's like, I don't want nothing to do with you.
See, but
Is she
now,
tripping?
yeah, she's absolutely tripping, and I don't want nothing else to do with her.
Yeah,
She even thought
you're
about
blaming yourself for losing.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm never gonna blame somebody else because I lost a fight. First, so let's X that out.
Because now this nigga.
Flint?
Now he's
Oh,
Agent
goddamn
Brown.
Flint.
I lost a fight is my fault. I'm not
Now
blaming
he's Agent
somebody
Brown.
for calling me.
I don't know.
That's that Flint shit,
I don't know.
bro.
Look, brother,
Sorry.
look,
We
brother,
from
West
the
told
north.
me back.
Niggas lose fights out
You
here.
got tuned up.
God rest his soul, bro. A person that's no longer with us really handled Aaron. And if you know, then you know.
Shit.
Hey, what's the next question?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
We ain't got to
The
talk
most,
about it.
the most important thing he said is if you know, then you know.
Yeah, if you
Nah,
know.
rest that man
I'm
soul.
segue that to Aaron tell the best fight stories. You gotta hear his stories.
Well, I don't need to hear that.
I'm not talking about that one specifically in general. I just want to say that he tell the best fight story. Even if you
That's
don't.
because he be lying. You
Nah, like even if he's not the victor in the story, it's like he
But
don't hold no punches.
He ain't never gonna tell you he lost.
Nah, he don't tell stories with Bo.
You
and
lost?
and he
I
tells
lost three fights.
stories. Aaron's the best fight
Come on,
storyteller
brother.
Desire, give me
on earth.
some more what's the scenario.
He's the best fight
What's the
storyteller
deal?
on earth. Cause he don't hold no punches. And my dog, he don't hold no punches. That's as far as I know.
Are you
Go
with?
ahead.
What I'm gonna do to
Am
you?
I wrong?
What am I gonna do to you?
Y'all niggas.
Lose? You whole ass
I'm
nigga.
gonna open hand slap the fuck out you. That's what I'm gonna do.
By the time you slap me, cool.
And
cool.
They are
You
friends
hit
in
me.
real
I
life. This
This
knocked your motherfucking jaw loose.
This all I'm
Oh,
saying.
ass
As soon
nigga.
as he turn that camera off, we can go outside.
I can't wait. This will be the best part of my day.
My question to y'all is, how long y'all been doing this?
Since a minute.
Why?
Because what you don't understand
Since I
is
was like 12 or some shit.
Winton was like he was like, you know, the guy. He was like the cool guy. I want to hang out with him. He never let me hang around.
Okay.
He was me to Winton. Like I hated this nigga. I hated him and Lil D and the whole dumbass shit.
Shouts out to Lil D.
They used to do a bunch of dumb shit and I hated
No,
them.
y'all was some wild kids.
They
I wish my
ask Aaron
I wish
to
this
tell
was my MySpace password.
Hey.
Y'all niggas was wild.
Hey, ask
Rob grew up.
Aaron to tell y'all the story about how Lil D took a number 2 on somebody in real life.
No, D, y'all was some wild little kids.
They held somebody down and let Lil D.
You realize that,
in real
right?
life.
Y'all was some wild little kids. What's the scenario?
I cut that.
What's the scenario?
no.
No, they were some wild little kids.
That's who he was.
I met these out of wild little
I was
ass
an
niggas.
annoying.
They
I
were
was
some
an
wild
annoying.
little kids.
I was an annoying kid because I just liked to.
No, you were.
I'm so glad I hung out with both.
No, I met you. You remember?
Because we been
Wesley.
friends a long
Hey,
time.
Wesley,
You know I met you.
Hold on. Let me go get something out real quick.
I got some shit to get off this nigga chest.
I've known Wesley the longest.
Bro. You got misunderstanding, bro.
Chris was there.
I'll say it.
Chris was there.
Hey, I'll say this for everybody.
Customary man. Like I met you. I met Spoon. I didn't even know him. Like I was the nigga. I moved from New York. I came down. I went to Norcross Elementary. I went to Stripling, and I moved to Sweetwater. I met this nigga. Like I went to class. Back in the day, we was playing the Pokemon on the fucking Game Boy. Right? Niggas was like, oh shit. I was always late on everything. This tall nigga with braids stands up and says, hey, excuse me, somebody back there is playing the game.
Oh, this nigga
snitching
snitching in
on
class.
He 12.
Your
nigga's
little
a
brother
hoe.
snitched on me, bro. That's how I met him.
That's how I knew
On
he was
my
a hoe.
mama.
That's how I knew
You
he was.
snitched on
I've
me.
always known he was a hoe.
And you know what's crazy about it? I looked up, he laughed at me. He didn't even like, he just
I
laughed.
always knew he was a hoe.
My first
Chris,
question.
am I lying?
Itchy, I wouldn't
My-
say, but the shit
my-
was there back in the day.
My first response to that, in my defense, what type of shoes did you have on? Because that's really gonna determine why I approached that situation the way I did. Were they black Air Force Ones?
No.
Because I didn't trust you, and I had to let people know that I didn't trust you.
Listen, I have
So
some
what I'm saying, you see a nigga walk around in some
Here's the
champion
most important
sneakers.
statement of the
You
episode.
can't.
Because Spoon has a misunderstanding.
That's some champions.
What's that a misunderstanding?
Nah, I was
The most important statement of the episode. Wesley, I think you don't really understand. People don't fucking like you.
Well, first of all, when you talk with your hands like that, I
They
feel
don't.
like-
People
so
don't
put
like
your
you.
hands down.
People
Because
never
people on the
fucking
camera
like
don't
you,
know if
bro.
you're being aggressive or
They
not.
don't like you.
Put your hands down.
People don't like you, bro.
That's a lie.
You know what I'm saying?
And you want to know what you're doing?
I don't
I
dislike
don't
your
know
presence.
Courtney from a can of paint.
I don't
But
dislike your
now
presence.
you're having her judge my character, and I don't like that.
I don't dislike your presence. I think you're a pretty fucking cool
You're
guy.
using big
But
words.
most people,
And I'm taking it as a sign of disrespect. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
most people around, you know, that you went to school with and all, and most people in the area don't fucking like you. They think you're a terrible person, and I don't disagree.
Nobody.
I think
thinks
you're an
that.
awful person.
Nobody
too.
thinks that.
I like you too.
Hey, nobody thinks that.
I like them.
All right, Kasadi, hit us with another one. Hit us with another one, bro.
I got some. What's the scenario for y'all boys, right?
This should never had this little motherfucker on the podcast.
Will played in NBA.
Barton.
And he won 2 rings. And he also won a ring in college. Him and his son is not on the best of terms. He finds out his son stole his championship rings.
Okay.
And he sold them.
Right.
The dude who got them, who he sold them to, is willing to give them back as long as he gets his money that he paid. How should Will handle that situation? Should he press charges? Should he...
On his son?
Yeah, should he
Go
press
get the rings
charges?
back.
Should he just go get the rings back? How should he handle it?
It's not a big deal. Kids do dumb shit.
That's simple. All right, go
How much did
ahead.
he
Are you
pay?
pressing charges? This is over
No,
like rings, championship rings.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
2 championship rings and an NCAA
You
championship.
don't have to press charges. See, this is when my law degree comes in handy.
Go ahead.
There you go. Got the nipple
Oh
out
my
there.
God.
Got the
What
nipple
the
out
fuck?
there. Got the nip slip.
What the fuck is going
George
on?
Washington.
Oh, no. No, sorry, that's Harlem. So,
I thought you could read the tech out, but
Pay for
I
this
lost
shit.
my tech. That shit gone. But,
I think it's talking about that apron.
nah, I seen this. The same shit happened with O.J. Simpson. Like,
What the fuck happened to O.J. Simpson?
Wait, no, what the? Okay.
He had to get
You know what? No, I'm not even gonna go. Where the fuck are you going with that?
No,
Where are you going with that?
No,
He's saying his get back game.
The memorabilia.
y'all laughing, but I'm telling y'all the truth.
Memorabilia.
He said, whoa, he was pulling up with that thing.
Yeah.
With that iron.
I just
Hey.
Steal from that mine.
That ain't nothing but a little
My
bit
bad,
straightening.
bro. I thought you were talking about
No,
that.
I understand.
Okay,
That's a little bit of straightening. That
Hey,
ain't
you don't
nothing
need to
but
start no conversation with the same thing.
Hey, you know what?
Not Nicole, the
No,
memorabilia.
you know
Y'all
what?
need to remember
I
that?
had an answer for that shit, but you know what? I like your shit better.
Go ahead. Speak on it.
So I agree.
Speak on it.
Nah, the same thing happened to O.J.
This is
Simpson.
it,
The problem
yo,
is,
man.
Get your shit back.
Can we name the episode that? The same thing
You
happened to O.J. Simpson.
No,
you
that's
can't
fine.
steal.
Let him go.
You can't steal stolen memorabilia. Like, so technically, if somebody stole it from you,
OJ went to jail.
Yeah.
but he
He had 10
also
years for it.
Did he get it back?
Hell
That was the
no.
question.
he got his shit back. He got 10 years for kidnapping and breaking and entering, not for stealing his shit. You can't steal what's yours.
That's that
I mean,
But he got 10 years for kidnapping because he kidnapped the
So basically, you're saying you're gonna go in there and just steal it.
all I'm saying
It's
is
not
if the guy
stealing,
comes to you
it's in line.
and tries to sell it to you, I'm just simply
Double
taking
jeopardy.
it
Snatching it
wrong.
back. You're
I
snatching
don't
it.
have to. I can just simply say,
What you doing with your son,
police,
though?
he got my shit. Now,
You're not
it's time
snitching
for
on
you to
your
get
son.
it. Huh?
You're
So
not
where does
thinking-
OJ come into that?
Your son can't.
OJ stole
That's
his
not what OJ did.
He stole his shit
No,
back.
he stole his shit
OJ
back.
came in there with that ride.
Right.
And he stole
My point is,
So I'm trying to get a little bit straight.
Niggas-
You're saying like, hello cops, he has my stuff. That's not what OJ did.
no, I said
What
it's
OJ did?
similar to OJ
OJ
Simpson.
came in there with that stick with them dicks. Nigga. OJ came in there with them dicks. And he said, hey, this ain't young blood, we can do this the hard way.
Y'all gotta watch this money man mafia.
Please pause this shit.
He came with the glizzy.
You know what I'm
He
talking
came with them dicks.
He came with glizzies
Extend
out.
over his
saying that shit. Stop saying that shit out loud.
OJ went about it the wrong way. But once
Okay, so you say you don't agree with OJ.
No, all I'm saying is that when OJ got arrested and did his time, he never did a single second for stealing his own shit back.
They charged him with something else.
They charged him for breaking the enter and kidnapping, not for stealing what's already mine.
Okay, I got what you're saying. It just
And he just went about it the wrong way.
We good?
So,
I got you.
like if my son sells some shit that's mine, I don't have to press charges on my son. I don't have to do none of that shit.
Get it
All
back.
I gotta do is simply say, he got,
Get it back
he got
in
my
blood.
stolen shit. And they'll go get it.
Who
for
shot
me.
this together?
Listen,
Be
I'm
home,
saying.
be home.
Oh, yeah, it's my
Be home.
He ain't talking about us.
I told y'all.
You won't shut that up.
Hey,
Mister.
Hey, the funny shit is when talking.
See, now we talked about fighting big
Bro,
niggas.
let him go.
And now we might have to fight these niggas. Go ahead.
Some big niggas, Justin.
Go ahead.
Shit, bro. Some big niggas.
hey, you got 7 days to get my shit back. I'm in your ass.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wait.
It's on my kids
Justin,
to
this
get my
the op.
shit back.
Really? Were your friends?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Were you friends with the ops?
That was crazy.
What do you
7
do?
days on me, your ass. That was crazy.
I ain't saying go kill him. I'm just in the
You said you in the
Leave him alone, man.
He said it again. That's crazy.
Let him go.
I mean, your ass.
What's your
Yeah,
son?
that was crazy. I'm just saying.
I'm a beat ass.
Yeah.
Nah, real talk. Did everybody get a chance to answer?
Y'all niggas is tripping. I ain't calling them folks on that little nigga.
Police ass nigga.
Yes.
Oh,
And
your
he
son?
talking about
Yes.
he talking about I was snitching.
I learned from the best.
6'9". You a 6'9" ass nigga.
Bruh.
He said you were the original.
You know what?
I'm not gonna
I got like stories.
I'm not gonna cap.
My mom hates Wesley. Cause I used to get in trouble for this nigga, bro.
No,
like, on my,
no.
literally, no. My, like I used to
No.
get in trouble for him.
You
Yes.
the fuck she
My
does
mom
not.
hates them
Shout
talking about
comments.
love.
You put a dick in my mom's car and told her you was gonna pay back.
My mother hates him.
and never did.
I did.
Wesley,
Yeah.
Wesley was
What I
a
do?
basketball
Put a dick in her
star,
car,
so he didn't get in trouble
pay
for
back for
laughing. The niggas like that would laugh after him. The teacher would be like, Wesley, you're okay.
I'll
But
call
you,
her top
nigga,
right
She
now.
mentioned that shit.
you're
every
getting
time.
attention.
I will call her right now.
Bro, I got a story,
She loves
right?
me.
And we was in high school, Burton
Okay,
Park.
so we did get in trouble a lot.
Y'all moms was doing concessions on the fucking like
Concession
game.
stand.
Concession stand on the game.
Call her bitch. I don't care.
And then no, I was
Why you call your mama?
I don't remember why I was there.
She is.
Mama.
Wesley had a
Mama.
I'm with Wesley.
I can't stand it.
Wesley.
Hey, Miss Tasha, how you doing?
Is it something that he owes you?
He owes me a new car. Like, I don't even
Hey, that's fast.
about this. I've never forgotten.
That's fast.
I got you, Miss Tasha. Don't worry about
Also, I want you to let you know that he just told me that he grabbed your butt.
When did this happen? That never happened.
it. Yes,
All right,
it did,
cool.
Miss Tasha. Don't you lie on me.
He's just trying to get it under your skin.
You tell your mama we live.
Alright.
Miss Tasha.
Don't let both see this. Don't let
Miss
both.
Tasha.
Don't let both see this
Man,
nigga.
cut this shit out too. God damn it.
Hey, bro, y'all put me to work.
Yeah,
It's too much editing.
She like Shannon Sharp, bro. Snitch
That
ass.
shit.
Shoot this nigga.
That was really.
Yeah.
Long story short, we's in the gym, the old gym, playing one-on-one with like a volleyball or some bullshit like that. We go back to the concession stand.
Surely you won.
I didn't know this
Basketball?
nigga. I thought this nigga was like, he was like
What
left-handed.
kind of comment was that?
I didn't, you know, I was confused. We get back up to the concession stands. He snitched on me again. Mom, he ain't got no ticket. He ain't got no stamp.
Did you get in for free?
I sneaked in that motherfucker.
Well, then you.
And then you know what your mother said? How'd you get in here, Wesley?
She works the concession stand.
She asked you that question.
Boy, you was a whole
You
ass
snitched
nigga.
on me again.
So are you angry right now because you had to pay to get a what game was it?
but
Well, then what the fuck is what's the commotion, nigga? What's the commotion?
why
You was a whole ass nigga. Niggas don't appreciate you being a hoe.
Hey,
All right, I got another.
You got one more time.
What's the-
I'll
what's
be a
the-
hoe.
what would
I'm
you
gonna
do,
jump over this
A-Rod?
table on your motherfucking ass.
Time out. What would you do? Your son, Isaiah steal
He a bitch.
your rings, the metal ring you never had, and like the championship ring.
You never had that.
Bro, why y'all boosting?
First of all, I made varsity.
Isaiah had his dad.
Second of all, So
Two bitch ass
you know,
niggas.
watch your mouth. Like made varsity first
Two
of all.
bitch ass
You're
niggas.
second of all. So, but how old is Isaiah?
Fuck him.
At that time, he's in his 20s.
20 what?
22.
Something. Nigga.
22?
He steals your rings and he sells them. Y'all not the best in terms at this
I
time.
wish I'd have known that because I was in that nigga's shit for real, man. That nigga.
Are you calling the cops?
No, I ain't calling the cops. I got some young niggas. I'm just gonna send some of my young niggas to go.
My bad,
fuck
big
him
up.
up.
No, that's personal.
You gonna send young niggas to
I
fuck
don't-
your son?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm saying,
fine.
I'm telling him, don't do too
I'm
bad.
gonna
Just
bump
beat
him
his
up.
ass.
Nah,
My son's the only child. He'll be getting his ass beat. Nah, I can't do it. Just beat his ass.
What I tell you?
Justin, what'd you say
What I
you
tell
do?
you about his son? What I tell you about his son?
Your son steals your championship ring. You're in the NBA.
I'ma send that nigga. I'ma send that
Used to be
nigga.
in NBA.
I'ma
used to
send
be
that
in
nigga.
NBA.
I'ma send that nigga to go get that shit back, and if he don't come back with it, then I'm gonna have to handle my business, and it's gonna be he might just be cut off, like disowned or some shit.
So nobody's calling the cops except me.
Me and my son.
Nigga,
Why would you call the cops on your son?
But,
This nigga's wild.
niggas been snitching on you for a long time, so we get why you like that.
Fuck 12.
What's the scenario?
We gonna see it.
Walter is from the north side of his city.
Yeah, the north or the north.
The north.
That's Marietta or
He's from he's from the north side of his city. He's a hooper and he's a good one.
Yeah.
All his friends and family and supporters are on the north, from where he's from.
The North.
He's been playing with the same like group of kids since elementary school.
Yeah.
They've been the same like starting five, elementary, middle
So
school.
Wesley,
Relax. Walter.
Is this scenario?
I'm gonna tell you. I know where this is going. He
And-
leaves the fucking team.
And now they're in high school.
He
So
leaves
the
team.
high school coach from the
Oh,
east side approaches
oh,
Walter
the east side.
and
oh, so
says,
this is about him.
and says, come
It's
to
about me.
and says,
This
come
is
to,
about-
and says, come to the east side and play and win rings and get betterment.
This like
His
all
family-
American. This is
to
like
the
the nigga
I'm not
all
talking
American.
about, like, let me get it out. Let me get it
Yeah.
out. So the Walter gets approached by the east side coach. He say, come to the east side. Y'all been getting y'all ass busted. Y'all was little kids.
Yeah.
I know your friends there. I know your mom's there. We got you. Get you a little apartment right across the bowling alley, and you be good,
The bowling alley is a selling point now. That's huge. Now.
right?
That's huge. That bowling alley now.
Baltimore?
Come on now.
So you have better chance of winning. If you're Walter, what you doing, Wesley? How you handle that situation?
Well, you know, I said that was pretty lifelike for me, and I ain't leave. You know, Norcross, Eddie Martin them was knocking. I ain't want to roll. You know, I felt like I was a Birkmark kid.
Would you have started on that team?
I was the third ranked small.
Would he have
forward
started at Norcross?
in the
He
nation.
was started anywhere.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Yeah, nah, nigga, we beefing now at this point, cuz. We beefing,
bro.
cuz. At this
That's
point,
a
cuz.
joke, Wesley. Goddamn, I didn't snitch on you or anything.
Damn,
But
bro.
What a fucking idiot this nigga was.
so you would stay
What a fucking
at the
idiot.
north and not to go to the east side with the coach.
Literally happened to me twice in my life.
So you telling Walter to stay?
Why
Should've
Wesley
left
don't
Memphis
need to
too.
be hooping with Alfred?
Walter.
We were
The scenario.
Yeah.
So you're staying with your friends you grew up with.
Like,
How you handle that
that's
situation?
a good.
The coach comes to you and say, "Yo, you grew up with them niggas, but
I got a question for you.
what's the question?"
And then once you answer the question, I'll answer the situation. Am I
You damn sure should have left.
34 looking back on the situation, or am I 16
No,
in
Walter
the
is
situation?
in the situation. He's 16 in the situation. He's in high school. He's trying to make a decision.
I mean, in the situation I stayed, but in hindsight, I should have left.
Where you
Why?
where you feel you should have went?
I told you, you damn sure should have left.
Because
what's-
Coach Boyd gets fired my sophomore year,
Mm-hmm.
so we got the number 6 ranked team in the country, but we have no coach, right?
That boy Gibbs pull up.
Nah,
Gibbs did pull up.
Nah, Martin.
Steve
Martin.
Steve
For West Hall,
Steve Martin pulled up.
West Hall
Right,
pulls
right.
up. And nobody knows who Steve Martin is except for he's golfing
Can we
buddies
get a year on this?
2002.
Yeah.
So he's
This is
golfing
after y'all back to back.
Yeah.
Right.
2002. So him and Steve Martin, 2003 season, 2002, 2003 season. So
Sure, junior.
We supposed to be
my
like
sophomore year.
Miller Grove.
My junior year. Going to
Junior,
junior.
junior.
Going to
Going to your junior.
So
I live the fives.
Martin comes in. Martin's golfing buddies with, no knock to you, you my guy, but Matt calls you peoples. So now, Martin's on the string, and Big Causey's the one pulling the strings. So now we took a nationally ranked team and drove this program into the dirt.
Yeah, they wouldn't. They ain't make
So
state.
we haven't won state since. We went from a real powerhouse to a team that just made it back to the championship.
18 years later. That was
So, in hindsight, you leave
And hindsight out now.
you should have left.
because you get your best opportunity to win.
Where you was looking to
I
go?
don't care what I need for sure.
You should go to OPL, my nigga.
Yeah, I should.
Y'all don't know who this nigga is, bro.
No. I didn't say
Y'all know who this is.
I didn't say that.
I just didn't know where he wanted to go.
I just didn't know. That shit would be crazy.
Nah, the crazy part is,
Hey,
the first time I
facts
met
and cap.
Virginia
Why,
Tech,
listeners, make no mistake. Y'all don't know who the better Witherspoon brother is. The better Witherspoon brother is right there.
Conversation was at his time.
This
Well,
nigga was just average. You know.
you played against
Lead a third one now, huh?
You played against Sean May.
Yeah, no.
I was still living in Virginia. I hadn't even moved here yet.
And you knew
That's the first time I met you.
before you came to Burtmore?
Nah, this was
he was at Virginia Tech.
This is when I was in Virginia. I still lived in Virginia. And I was at the game when y'all played
Okay,
Sean
so
May.
I
And them
forgot.
up in
That's when I got the
Virginia
nickname.
Tech. Yeah.
Rubber band.
And I didn't know who the hell you was until I moved out.
The first time I met you, I thought you was Joel Santana.
Nah, yeah, I ate off that for a little while. You know, when I had the braids, I was Swiss
I
Beats.
thought-
When I cut the braids, I was Joel.
I thought you
I was
was
good. I didn't want my hat like the nigga. I was.
Holmes, what you doing?
Oh, me, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying.
You stay with your day ones.
Y'all niggas stupid.
Justin?
I'm doing what's best for me.
Fuck wrong with y'all?
And,
But
and that's
y'all know what's best for you at the time.
you don't know what advice you giving Walter?
Listen,
Do you leave?
and you
East
said
side,
what
east-
advice? You said what advice am I giving Walter?
Yes.
Do whatever you feel is best for
I hate
your
that
is
advice.
best for your
ESPN.
I hate that advice. Do
See,
what's
you-
best
you
for you.
really don't-
Nigga, I don't
So
know
do you-
what's best for me.
so we're gonna
help
say-
me.
So we're
Nigga.
gonna, okay, so I'm gonna help you figure your answer out. I'm gonna be like, how do you feel about your situation now? Do you feel like this coach can? At that time, you know, recruiting was a
You
little
hopeful?
different.
Take the one.
I don't know. Y'all know about the recruiting
But
process.
you
What's
hope
going on about
at
that?
the time. No, it didn't affect
I literally
my
watch
recruiting
Parkview
process.
Coaches.
Niggas acting like
Come
at
get
the time
read
you
players.
got hindsight.
So
Every
what I'm
fucking
saying
week.
is, it's hard for me to answer this
I was-
question because I haven't been through the situation.
I literally watch Parkview
That
Coaches
is the
come get
situation.
read
He's been
and
in the
like
situation. We're talking about high
fuck
school,
your
going
shot
to
cap
high
players
school,
every
right?
week.
So what do you think?
So yeah, you do have loyalty to your school. All I can tell a nigga is just weigh your pros
It's
and
not
cons,
just
nigga.
school.
I don't know.
That's a good answer.
But it's
You
not-
gotta weigh your pros and weigh your cons. Don't be scared to disappoint. If you want to go to another school, don't be scared to disappoint them.
Hey Rob,
That's all
what do you
I'm
tell
telling you.
Walter to do?
Leave as soon as you can.
How?
Seriously.
Metal Creek,
Out of
bro.
there. My biggest mistake was not going to Meadow Creek earlier.
But
I should have left. I should have left after my freshman year.
But this is my
Because he wasn't good enough to play at Burtmore.
Nah,
It's not true.
Chill.
Chill out, nigga. Chill out.
We know who was the. We
You
know
don't
who was
gotta
the
keep.
alpha.
Hey, you don't gotta keep lying.
My point.
You don't gotta keep lying.
Hey Rob. My
In
point.
fact, if Megan Gordon didn't transfer in, I'm your fucking point guard as your senior.
Hey, my point.
Stupid. I'm your point guard.
Hey Rob.
As a sophomore. As a sophomore, I'm your point guard.
Can y'all stop
have to
making-
play at the Marion.
Hey Rob. My point is, you went to Meadow Creek, bro.
Hey, Rob.
You left.
I'm your better
Hey, Rob got
My
records.
point is this.
Hey, Rob got
You
records.
went
Quavo was
4 miles
talking
up the
about basketball,
road. You didn't like go to Virginia
Exalted
or
Quavo.
to the whole other side.
No, not the same time. I'd already did that with AU when I left to go play with bigger AU teams.
Look.
In that sense, but no. Meadow Creek was a bigger. It was a bigger and better situation for me.
4 miles up the road. My point is,
And it was bigger and better.
One of
That
the better situations is cross town.
Okay, see what you're saying? I think you go. If you can do it, and if y'all can, if your family can do it, you can do it.
He be one.
If your family can do it, then you do it. If
The mic is being on that conversation.
Hey, question though.
if your
Y'all
family
should
can do
get
it,
this
then you do
conversation
it.
because they talking about my big brother.
You go.
My big brother got right.
Let's talk.
I'm gonna get
You
that.
go for sure.
In that
If your
situation,
family can do
My
it,
bad,
then you go.
in that situation, is that player is that
Time out,
is that sport his
In
passion?
that scenario, you telling Walter to leave because Eastside is better? Your partners, your best friends.
Is he?
Niggas you grew up with, is that
That's
easy
what I'm
to
saying.
leave?
The niggas you grew up with was still at Meadow Creek. That's my point. Like you went.
No, the niggas I didn't grow. No, the niggas went. That was the niggas I grew up with.
But Shaq went to Meadow Creek.
I called Shaq and told him to come with me.
Tell me you went to Meadow Creek and you know one.
Shaq came with me.
Tell me you went to Meadow Creek and you know one.
Niggas with
Tell me you went to Meadow Creek and knew no one.
I knew one nigga at Meadow Creek. I knew John Ruff at Meadow Creek, and we played AU together.
Levon?
Huh? LeVon came from Brookwood. LeVon played AU with me, and I called him to. All that shit was Shaq. Shaq and LeVon came because I called them when I transferred. and said, "Hey, I need y'all."
So
That's the only reason they came.
So you leave, you tell Walter to leave and leave with an audience.
Yes, I left and called Shaq and LeBron and said, "Hey, come on, I'm gone. What we doing?"
Shouts out to
All right,
Shaq.
let's get the facts and cap. You got some facts and cap?
That's okay.
I had another, what's the scenario? We get a
Facts and cats are finna go up, nigga.